Hey, welcome back to day 3 of my WWE Network trial period. I'm talking about probably every day this week. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, there's not much I'm going to show you here. You know, there'll be a couple of clips of the actual network page and stuff. But yeah, basically I've just been continuing, you know, kind of checking it out, feeling it out, seeing what it's like. Last night, me and Connie, we watched the countdown show that they put up with the launch of the network. That'll be every week. I can't remember what day it's coming out, but every week there'll be a countdown episode. It's about as long as an hour long, you know, TV show with the adverts taken out, so it's about 46 minutes, something like that. I think they're going with that base length for every hour long show that they put out on the network, and then they'll have about 15 minutes of random pieces that they throw out there. I'm going to talk about some more of them that I've written down. I watched a bit of the Raw flashback today. That was cool. Again, it seems like they're really posting like new episodes every day or every week, or you know, they're kind of advancing the chronology of Raw episodes, which is very cool. Let me just think now. There's something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, the countdown. Sorry, the countdown was a good show. It was the top 10 catchphrases. We enjoyed it. It was just a good, fun look at some of the catchphrases. They milked it a little bit too much. Like, you know, they do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and then like, so what's number 5 going to be? Let's have a look at the top 6 or the top 4. You know, and they just show you 10 again, 9 again, 8 again, 7 again. I mean, obviously in short clips, but still, it's like, you really get sick of hearing, "What you gonna do, brother?" and "Can you dig it, sucker?" And it's like, yeah, we've already watched this, you know. And then before you get to number 1, it's like, let's look at the top 9 again. And it's like, you know, but overall it was enjoyable. I'm looking forward to checking out WrestleMania Rewind. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. Haven't watched it yet. So yeah, there was a mini Cena profile. I don't know what it was classed as, but it was going on between the 2 Raw flashbacks. And there's like a lot of home movies of him wrestling, goofing around as a kid. We've seen those clips before, but there was a lot more of them this time. I'm not sure if it was from the John Cena DVD. I've watched it once before, can't remember that well. So, but a lot of John Cena stuff, you know, and him growing up as a wrestling fan, and I really enjoyed it. I'm a big Cena fan. It was a cool little 5-minute segment, and yeah, just slotted in perfectly between programming. There was a promo for the new Beyond the Ring episode that's going up on Saturday, which will be the Stone Cold DVD that came out in 2011, so they'll be airing the full 2-hour documentary of that. So that's a really great one, and anyone who's got the network should definitely check it out if they haven't seen it already. There was an Outside the Ring segment with the Bella Twins. I turned that off and tried to go onto On Demand. Now the PS3, the On Demand has not worked. As you saw in yesterday's video, I managed to get WrestleMania 29 to work. Later on that night I did watch the Countdown show on demand on the PS3, and it worked flawlessly. The quality was great almost consistently throughout, dropped off a little bit here and there. Then I watched This Is NXT today, and that is a show about the NXT superstars, and it's about 45 minutes long. I'm not sure if it's going to be an ongoing thing. It seemed like a one-off to kind of introduce you to the NXT world, which I really appreciate because I haven't really kept up with it, or really seen that much. So it started off with Renee Young, and she was hosting the show, and she's saying, here's, you know, the champions of NXT, Bo Dallas, here's how he won the title. Here's the tag team champions, how they won the tag titles. Here's the Divas champion Paige, how she won the title. Video packages of that. Video packages of new up-and-coming NXT superstars. Video packages of old, or, you know, new, current, you know, big superstars like John Cena making guest appearances at NXT. And there was promos from the Wyatt family and from The Shield, filmed, you know, specifically for this show, talking about their roots in NXT. It was very cool. And then it showed the full 2 out of 3 Falls match from last year with Cesaro versus Sami Zayn. Incredible match. Oh my god. I mean, people can look at that and say there were some amazing spots and stuff, and Cesaro's strength and Sami Zayn's amazing athletic ability. For me, what really stood out was Cesaro's just selling. It's out of this world. He's so good at selling. Amazing match, and it was a great little program. Loved it. And I've tried watching some pay-per-views, or like skipping to bits that I remember from when I was a kid, and I'm having a lot of trouble with the on-demand stuff with pay-per-views. It'll skip, or it'll, you know, stuff like that, and pause and jitter and jutter and stuff like that. I tried watching a past Raw episode. It was the Ascension ceremony from December, where the Daniel Bryan chants took over the promo, and it played for quite a bit of it, and I was really enjoying watching that again, but then it just kind of stopped and stuttered, so I turned it off there. But yeah, that's kind of my network experience today. Now, to round this off, there's one thing I wanted to talk about, and that was Raw, Monday Night Raw. I was under the impression that the network was going to be offering Monday Night Raw live every week. It just seemed like an obvious thing, you know, just the way they were promoting it. You know, you're gonna get, you know, the pre-show to Raw, the post-show to Raw. I just assumed you'd be getting the actual Raw episode as well, but it was silly of me to think that, because, you know, the WWE has deals with the USA Network, with Sky Sports, to air Raw live on TV, and as well as Hulu Plus. Hulu, they show like reruns of Raw, you know, almost, I think, immediately after it's been live, although they edit some things out. So yeah, obviously they can't really renege on those deals and have everything on the network, otherwise they're going to lose money there. And, you know, so, you know, I guess just because, you know, me thinking, well, if they're putting pay-per-views on the network, they're going to put Raw on the network, but they're not. So for me, you know, when I watch Raw, sometimes I'll watch it live and I'll find like a stream online of Sky Sports or USA Network, something like that, and it can be, you know, very inconsistent sometimes, good quality sometimes, great quality others, bad quality other times. That's why I was really looking forward to a good quality stream, but you know, I understand why it's not on the network. It just disappointed me initially and kind of took a lot of the excitement, the edge off my excitement for the network. Still, you just can't really judge it on that. Not me anyway. I mean, I think I was the only person who actually thought that Raw would be on the network, but you know, there's just so much that they have to offer in terms of the pay-per-view content, the past content, the content that is getting added every day, and particularly, well, the one thing I'm really looking forward to now is tomorrow night we've got NXT Arrival. We've got a 2-hour live NXT show. It's pretty much a super show for NXT. We've got, I think it's Paige versus Emma, maybe, for the women's title, and we got the epic Sami Zayn versus Cesaro rematch. That's going to be great, I think. And then we've got the main event, which is Bo Dallas, the NXT champion, defending his title against Adrian Neville in a ladder match. Now, I've seen Adrian Neville wrestle for far longer than anyone else, I think, in the WWE universe, and so I have vested interest in that match, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And you know, I think Adrian Neville, you know, he can be a big star, and this might be a very big moment for him. We got a pre-show, a half-hour pre-show before NXT Arrival with Kevin Nash, Bret Hart, and I think Paul Heyman. I think that was the one. Shawn Michaels was going to appear, but he's now been replaced by Kevin Nash. So I'm looking forward to that. This is the first real, true live event that, you know, that is being shown on the networks. So it's going to be interesting to see how it runs. I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, that'll be probably the basis of my video tomorrow. I know I think I'll talk about that on Friday, because it'll be really late here when NXT Arrival starts. So you can look forward to my thoughts on NXT Arrival, how it went down, how my experience was with it, watching it on the network on Friday. Tomorrow will probably just be some more thoughts. But yeah, thank you for watching. And I've had a lot of questions as well. I've got to address this. You know, how do you watch this in the UK? Well, number one, I'm not in the UK. I'm in Norway. But still, you know, the network isn't really available to me. Let's just be honest. But there is a way to work around it. You know, it's not completely legitimate. But if you just Google it, I'm sure you'll be able to find out. It's very easy. And at the end of the day, I don't feel too bad about it, because, you know, WWE is still getting money either way. And I'm not sure, you know, it's got to be to do with licensing issues and things like that. And hopefully they'll get it sorted out sooner rather than later, so the network can be offered to European fans sooner rather than later, again, as I said. But yeah, I mean, if you just Google it, you can find out. It's really not hard to set up. Well, it's a bit of a ball ache for me to do it, to be honest, but that's because of the issues that people are having just signing up initially to the network. So there it is. Tomorrow I'll just talk about some more stuff, maybe talk about the WrestleMania Rewind show, what's been going down, and yeah, again, just still having issues with the on-demand stuff. The stream is still working pretty damn good. So again, just an update on that tomorrow, I think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.
He says he's really cool, but I think he's a tool. Even though I'm sure he's a quite nice guy, really. He's a quite nice guy, really.